Okay, all of you are welcome to the Monday meditation program of the BSV. So, most of you are, I know, the meditators who meditate regularly. So, some of you are maybe the newcomers. So, today, normally the Monday meditation, guided meditation first. I will give a brief introduction to meditation to arouse your energy and motivate to the practice, and at the same time to remind yourself to the right approach to this practice. Then you can enjoy the meditation if you have the right relationship with your body and mind. It is helpful to arouse the joy in your mind. So that is one of the important thing we should know when we are practicing meditation. We are practicing meditation to have a peaceful, happy time, or we are going to enjoy the tranquility and peace of our body and mind. So that is the main purpose of meditation. So for having the joy or to arouse the tranquility of your body and mind, or let it arise within yourself, this tranquility and peace, you have to deal with your body and mind in the right way. So you should have the right attitude towards your body and mind. So basically, so you have to be kind, soft and gentle to your body and mind. These are the skillful mentality, skillful way of dealing with any object, whatever object you encounter in this life. So sometimes people may not accept that concept at the beginning, but people who lives in this life for a long time, if you're kind to yourself and all other living beings, it leads to more happiness and peace of your mind. So the same way, when we are practicing meditation, we are kind to our body and mind. We are kind to whatever object come to our mind, we just let go. And the bodily sensations, the sound, sights, sounds, smells, tastes, touches, we experience when we are practicing meditation. We are always kind to those experiences and let the things be, let the things fade away and disappear. So when we are practicing meditation, we are practicing the right attitude towards our body and mind. So then our body and mind become calm and peaceful. So we are motivated to enjoy doing nothing. So the stillness of our body and mind. So to make our body and mind still, we should not do anything. We should stop all doings of body and mind. So cut off and let go the value of all doings temporarily. For when we are practicing meditation, for this period of practice, when we are practicing the meditation, this time period, we stop all bodily activities. That's why we sit in one place in a comfortable posture and we practice meditation. In the same time, we should know we have to stop all the thinking, let go all thinking, because thinking is the work of mind. So if the mind is working, so there is no rest. to your mind, then you may not achieve any tranquility of your mind, or the peace of mind you may not be able to achieve. So that's why we should keep in mind thoughts. The thoughts are coming to your mind. It is a natural process. It is not under your control. But when you are not paying much attention to those thoughts start fade away and disappear. So that is the nature of this body and mind. So if we pay attention to those thoughts, or then the more and more thoughts are coming, and your mind is going through this different kind of thinking process. So if you are not paying attention to this thinking and the thoughts, then the thoughts fade away and disappear. In the same way, sights, sounds, smells, tastes, touches also come to you to experiencing or around to come to your ear, nose, tongue, body and mind. So if you are not paying attention to those things also fade. Your attention is diverted to something else, and you just let all these things fade away and disappear. So we are kind to all those things. We are not get upset when sounds come to your ear. So the smells, taste, touches. Taste normally don't come, but the touches, sometimes your bodily pains can arise. So you are kind to your body. Any sound come to your ear, you are kind to your ear, and you are kind to the sound come from the outside. So that means maybe a person make a sound, or the vehicle going on the road. Different kind of sounds can come to your ear. But you are kind to all these sounds. You don't worry about these things. You just let them fade away and disappear. We are not going to pay attention to those things. We just pay attention to our meditation object. But mind sometimes the attention divert to these things. But once we understand, we kind to our mind. We just bring the mind. When we are kind to our mind, we are not going to blame our mind. We don't get worried if mind the attention of mind go to something else. Once we understand, just mind will come back. We just have that the desire to practice meditation. Our mind come back to the meditation object. So that is the way how it works. So we don't allow the unhappiness, anger, hatred arise within us. These things arise if we want something, if we crave something, if we don't practice the loving kindness towards all our experiences. So when we are practicing meditation, we practice loving kindness towards our body and our all body and all mentality arise within us. We practice loving kindness. Let the things be. Let the things fade away. Let the things disappear. So we are not controlling, but we always have that intention to focus attention to our meditation object. So these things are important things to keep in mind. And we have to understand, in our day-to-day life, so we always engage in these five sense world activities. That is, these sight, sound, smells, taste, touches related to this world. So we are always engaged with these five sense world activities. But so these five sense world activities makes you happy or makes you unhappy. So all your happiness and unhappiness always related to this five sense world. So because you have choices, your mind and body conditioned to experience this world in this way. So that's why if you are inclined to practice, to enjoy the tranquility and peace, so then you have to abandon your five sense world activities. Because five sense world activities you have choices and you have previous practices, habits, and all these things. So when we are practicing meditation, we cut off all the five sense world activities, and thinking relate to all five sense world activities, we just let go. We are not going to pay attention to your past activities or your future activities which are come to your mind. When we are practicing meditation, we don't pay attention to those things. We just pay attention to the meditation objects and let go all the thoughts related to your past or future or your day-to-day life activities. Then you can enjoy the peace of mind, doing nothing. Because all your doings are connected to your day-to-day life activities or your past or your future expectations. All these things make you busy, make you anxious, and sometimes make you depressed or disappointed because your past, whatever thing you missed to do or whatever the wrong things you have done, all these things past. So when we are practicing meditation, we forget all these things. We don't worry about anything. We just enjoy the present moment. That is the important thing. We are just going to enjoy the present moment, forgetting all past, forgetting all future, just enjoy the present moment without engaging with this five sense world, and just engage, only the mind engage with the meditation object and enjoy the stillness. So we focus the attention to the meditation object. These meditation objects are not the objects you pay attention in your day-to-day life. So that's why it is not something related to the five sense world activities, your normal life. So these things we have to keep in mind. So then we pray, when we focus our attention to the meditation object, we just let go all our five sense world things. Be free from the five sense world activities. It leads to the stillness of mind. It leads to the happiness or joy arise by doing nothing, no worries. Because worry is always connected to your five sense world the things, issues, and five sense world objects. So once we abandon the five sense world, we just release from suffering temporarily. So that is what happened when we are practicing meditation. So then you have to keep in mind to avoid all thoughts which are related to your past or future, or whatever sensations come through your five senses, you just don't pay attention. We just pay attention to the meditation object. So then I will little bit talk about which kind of meditation objects are easy. So first thing, we keep loving kindness in our heart for all experiences, all living beings, all past, all future. Let the things be. Let the things fade away and disappear. So that kind of attitude we maintain towards our body and mind. So then, when we are practicing meditation, we are not going to worry about anything. We just focus our attention to the body at the beginning. So then we make our body relax, and all the body muscles make relax, and then we pay attention to the breath. Or some people, because the people who practice meditation may have the light, they quickly, when they sit, they can get the light. Because though you close your eyes, you may see a light. That is they generally say that it is the perception of mind. So you can stay with this still mind and enjoy that stillness. That is there is a higher level of practice. But most of the time, You can pay attention to your body and keep attention on body and enjoy the silent stillness of the body. We are not going to think about body. We don't think anything. We stop all thinking. Just focus attention to the body and just watch. Just we are watching, not thinking. So then when our mind is calm and quiet, we can easily see the breath. The breath is going up and down because body is functioning. So we can watch the breath from starting point to which direction. At the beginning, we can watch the breath, which direction it is going, whether it is going in or whether it is going out. We can keep our continuous attention on the breath. Then we can see the whole breath going up and down. So then mind getting more and more tranquil, calm, and still. So this is the way how this meditation develops. So then now I will start. So this is the introduction. So you have to keep in mind you should always be kind to all the experiences you are getting now, and you are going to enjoy this time without worrying about anything. Just enjoy the silent stillness, doing nothing. We enjoy doing nothing. So now you can sit comfortably. Adjust your body to make it comfortable. So if you lean against the backrest, it is also okay. If you sit on a chair, it is also okay. Make your body comfortable. You can change your sitting posture according to your sensations of your body. You just watch, carefully watch the body. Close your eyes and focus the attention of your mind to your body. You can you can focus your attention from the toes to head. You can slowly scan, and when you focus your attention to your toes, you can relax the muscles, your foot muscles. You can relax your foot muscles if there is any strain or stress. So you can just relax. And make the body comfortable. Slowly bring up your attention to all parts of your legs and relax all muscles. You can take time. Be kind to your body. And relax all muscles of your body. One by one, you can focus your attention and watch whether these muscles are relaxed or not. One by one, you can go upwards. Be kind to your body. Make your body comfortable. And slowly scan up to the head. Relax all muscles. Keep attention on your body and spread loving kindness to the whole body. Let the body be, let the body peaceful and relaxed. Enjoy the peacefulness of your body. Enjoy the tranquility and peace of your body, doing nothing. If thoughts come to your mind, don't pay attention to the thoughts. Just bring your attention to your body and just enjoy the stillness of your body. You can pay attention to your breath. If you can clearly see the breath, which direction it is going, whether it is going in or out, you can try to discern which direction it is going. Then you will see whether it is going in or out. Just watch it and keep your attention on breath. When you are keeping attention on breath, gradually the attention to the body will fade away and disappear. Just keep attention on breath. If it is comfortably, if you can do. Otherwise you can keep your attention on your body. And enjoy the stillness of your body, or enjoy the stillness of the breath. So the stillness of your mind. So when you keep attention on breath, your mind becomes more and more still and peaceful. Enjoy the peace and tranquility of your body and mind. Keep attention on breath and enjoy the stillness of your body and mind. Keep the attention on breath and enjoy the peace of mind. Keep the continuous attention on breath and enjoy the peace of mind. Keep continuous attention on breath and enjoy the peace and tranquility of your body and mind. Keep continuous attention on the breath and enjoy the stillness of the mind. how peaceful and joyful your body and mind. So now we are coming closer to the end of the meditation session. I will ring the gong 3 times. Then you can come out of the meditation. Now if you have any questions, you can ask. So anything related to meditation or anything else. You have to train yourself to do the right thing. So because the training is important, to the continuous practice is important. Then you can develop the stillness of mind to much more deeper stages. So then you can easily keep your attention on the meditation object and let go all other world. Then your mind becomes still and go to the stillness to deeper, much more deeper levels. So then you enjoy much more happy. You are much more joyful and happy when your mind is doing nothing. Then only just keep attention on the meditation object and let go the whole other world. So you have to practice. When you are practicing it, you get that skill of this practicing meditation. So if you have any questions, you can ask.
Bhante, thank you very much for tonight's session. We have one online question.
Okay, yes.
I'll ask that, and then if anyone in the room has a question, they're welcome to come up to the microphone or just ask Bhante from where you're sitting. The online question is, what should we do if during the whole meditation session thoughts and feelings just keep rushing. Can we learn something during a restless state of mind during meditation?
Yeah, if the thoughts are rushing in, so the meaning is your mind is not motivated to the right practice, because your attention is, or the importance of your mind is much more to paying attention to the thoughts. So it may happen because at the beginning mind may work like that. That means the mind more indulge in your day-to-day life in these thoughts, thinking process. But if you see the negative side of that one, so because all the worries and everything, your work, activities, everything related to this thinking process. Thinking process is the forerunner of all your activities, all your worries, all your happiness, because so thinking process is the forerunner. So that's why you have to understand all the suffering arise. First thing is that the mind is involved in different things in different other ways. That means sometimes you get happy, and then after that you get unhappy, because the experiences are not permanent, fixed. These experiences are changed. The external objects also change. Your mentality also change. So that's why the suffering always associate with this process, the natural, this mental process. So that's why this training is important for abandoning the suffering states of mind. Because for a human, the whole life is this five sense world. So associating with this five sense world and dealing with all different kind of issues and different kind of experiences. So when you cut off the relation, the attention or the indulgence with this five sense world, you are naturally released from most of the worries and the sufferings. You are released temporarily. So then you just pay attention to the meditation object and avoid the five sense world objects, or don't pay attention to those things. So that is how you release your mind temporarily from these day-to-day activities or the worries or happinesses or whatever thing related to five sense world. So you should motivate, you should have that understanding what you are doing. So then the thoughts, the thoughts come to your mind is a natural process. It is always happening. But when you are not paying attention to those thoughts, then these things fade away and disappear. You are not going to pay attention to those thoughts. You just pay attention to the meditation object. You just enjoy. So this enjoyment also important, because otherwise mind may not stay with the meditation objects. If there is no joy, then mind will go back to thinking, because you may much more enjoy the thinking. So that depends on your choice. So that's why the choices built up by the conditioning, how your mind is motivated to this practice. So that is why the motivation is important. So that's why you have to listen to these things and associate with people who practice meditation, and they motivate you, they encourage you to do this practice and enjoy this practice. Then the joy arises. When you are motivated or when you are inspired to do these things, then the joy arises in the practice. If you are not much inspired to enjoy these things, sometimes you just try to find out something joyful. That because most of the time we enjoy the five sense world objects. So then you try to find out that kind of joy in this meditation. So that is the misunderstanding. So, but when you see this day-to-day life, why this suffering, unhappiness arise within us? So we are always associated with the objects are impermanent. And our mentality related to these five sense world objects also change. The same. So one thing you think this is good, this is nice, is one moment. And after some time you think, oh no, that is not good, that is bad, something else is good. So your mental states also change. External objects also change. That's why the suffering always associate with this conscious process. So that's why for a human, the most of the life is associating with these five sense world objects and thinking also always related to these five sense world objects. All your the future expectations and enjoyment and past worries, all related to this five sense world for a human. So that's why when you train your mind to let go of the five sense world and avoid five sense and stay with some other object, that means in mind world, different other objects which is not your usually use or stay with. So then you can experience, for temporarily, you are released from suffering. So you can stay longer, you can go to deeper states of those, the other objects, mental objects. So then you experience how you release from suffering temporarily. So then you see, when your mind come back to this five sense world, why we suffer? Because the craving, the wanting related to these five sense world objects. Why we crave? Because we are not thinking that these things are impermanent stuff. These are not under I, me, myself control. These all external phenomena and internal phenomena arise based on causes and conditions at each and every moment. So these things are not under our control. Even our intentions arise within us because we were the past conditioning. When whatever thing you are experiencing now, change your conditioning, and then the next moment your choices, intentions are different. These are changing all the time. That is the reality, that is the truth related to this body and mind. So when we have that understanding, then our mind is inclined to let go. We are naturally motivated to let go and free our mind from this indulgence with these five sense world objects. We know these things are impermanent and all our experiences are changing. So it leads to suffering. Because when we experience something, the wanting, craving also associate with those experiences. When we have the good feeling, the positive feeling, then our mind is craved to those states of mind, happiness. So, but these are impermanent stuff. All experiences are impermanent. So, if we keep in mind this knowledge, then we are motivated to let go things and enjoy the stillness. If we go to much more deeper levels, Buddha say, even those states of mind, mental experiences, also impermanent. These things have once we die, that is this human life end. So the people go and reborn on those states, the mental states, their lives related to those states. That kind of realms of existences are there. So these things are not known by the humans. But when the people develop mind to those higher states, they know directly, they experience those states, and they can communicate with the living beings who live in those higher states. So they clearly know. But the people who live in this the human realm don't know. They don't have a direct contact to those people. So that's why these things. But Lord Buddha say, even a person go and reborn on that kind of state also have a limited lifespan, and then after at the end of that lifespan, you are no more enjoy those states, and then mind goes to different other states based on their past intentions, past choices. Because a person who lived in this five sense world, they enjoy some five sense world objects. And in the same time, they fall into suffering. It is a part of the system. But when we recollect, after living long time, then they choose another enjoyment. Like you get food. If sometimes you have some favorite foods. So when you get these things, you enjoy. But if you get every day the same food, sometimes your enjoyment you no more enjoy that food. So you want something different food. Sometimes you are not much enjoy early, but now you are ready to enjoy that one, because this one is now you get fed up with the other one. Best choice. So this is how this mind changed to different states. So that's why Lord Buddha say, until you exist in whatever plane, it leads to suffering. So that's why total extinguishment. Then you are motivated to achieve the total extinguishment. So no more experience, even the mental experiences. You can go beyond the mental experiences. Then you can achieve the total extinguishment. Then that is the end. So then once you go to those states, then you understand all these experiences leads to suffering. Then the craving to existence finish. When you don't have craving to existence, that means your mind come to those states. So once this human life ends, the continuation of this conscious process go to end, because no more craving to exist in whatever other plane. Otherwise, you have the vested interests based on your present day living. You crave to different kind of experiences, and you are always involved in these experiences. Once this life ends, so then you have that in interests. So that's why you go and reborn again in somewhere else. But once you achieve those higher states and you don't crave to any sort of existence, then this stream of consciousness is not continue, because no craving to continue. So, do you have any questions?
Thank you, Bhante. There are a couple more questions online.
Okay.
The second question tonight is, Bhante, thank you for the meditation. Bhante, I am having a lot of insight tied to my identity, which I am also losing my grip of. The identity, sense of self.
Yeah.
How does one skillfully let go of identity following insight?
Yeah.
So identity is like the sense of self.
Sense of self, yeah.
So starting to lose that, get some insight into losing a sense of self. How can he skillfully let go of this identity after getting some insight?
Yeah. So there are the first, you can, so if you have a higher states of, that is the higher meditation states, if you experience directly, so the jhana states, it leads to you lose the sense of self to a certain level, especially when a person experiences the jhana levels. Normally a human think I am experiencing means this body experiences. All the experiences come through this I, nose, tongue, body and mind. So we think this body is I, me, myself. So then the sense of self always associate with this body. But when a person experiences the higher states, the jhana states, so they directly experience this body is not me. So body is something else. I am experiencing something different. So the sense of self reduces by direct experience. Even though a person do not have that kind of experience, you can just develop the rational thinking to see how your consciousness change without your direct involvement, how your consciousness change to different states. That means your choices, your feelings, your perceptions, your choices shift to different states. But it is not because your activity, but whatever thing you are experiencing, change your perceptions, change your feelings to different states. It is always happening automatically. So when you see this reality within yourself, even as a human, if you carefully investigate within yourself, or you can reflect back your past and how your perceptions change, how your feelings change regarding the same object, then you see this impermanence within us. And it is not because it is because the experiences you got. Sometimes you build automatic reactions, that means emotions, build up depending on your experiences. When you met with an accident, sometimes you're afraid to drive the car again. If you met with a serious accident when you are driving the car, sometimes you don't want to drive the car. Your intentions, early you enjoy driving, now you no more enjoy driving because your experience. So the thing you have to understand is this consciousness is not under I, me, myself control, but it runs by causes and conditions. So then you see, even on the other hand, this form, that means your body also not under your control. If it is under your control, then it will not fall into sicknesses. It will not go to old age. So always you are in the youth, or with the all power and everything. When you are getting old, your body start decaying. So these things happen because these things are not under your control. The mind also not under your control. The body also not under your control. So then how do we say that this body and mind is I, me, myself? It is always run by the causes and conditions in this world. So that is the one method. That is the most important thing at the beginning, to understand there is no I, me, myself. This I, me, myself come from the delusion, haven't heard this kind of teachings, and not investigate within ourselves, our bodies and minds, whether these things are under our control or not. So then once you investigate, you see, yes, these things are not under our control. Our intentions always conditioned by the whatever thing you are experiencing or the past experiences. So that's why these feelings, perceptions, volitions are changed all the time, because our experiences are changing all the time. The things we engage with is also changed. So these things, when we understand this reality, then we know this body and mind is a natural flow of happening things, natural phenomena. It is not worthy to say this body and mind is my body and my mind. So this is helpful to understand how this suffering is always associated with this conscious process, this consciousness. Because things are not under our control. Things are impermanent. That's why suffering always associated with this. So then you are much more inclined to let go things and free your mind, not to involve in too much this impermanent stuff. So then your mind let go to deeper stages. Until you achieve the total extinguishment, you have a sense of self because you are experiencing things. Even the mind realm, that means the only mental level, without even the five senses, you can experience the mind and the joy of the mind. So only mind. There is no five sense objects or any mentality related to the five senses. But it is only related to the mind and mental, that is fine material realm, or immaterial, that we see feelings, perceptions. Even though these states create a self, that means you feel, oh, I am experiencing the happy states. That kind of understanding have. But if you consider these states also impermanent, these things also arise based on causes and conditions, then you let go. You are motivated to let go those states and go to the total extinguishment. Once you achieve those total extinguishment, then you can then you understand. Oh, these things also arise based on causes and conditions. The total extinguishment is the end of suffering. Then you have no more the value of any sort of existence. Because until otherwise, you are attached to whatever level of existence. So once you go beyond this level and you reflect on these experiences, and then your craving to all existences go to the end. And then this that question asked, the sense of self is totally go to end. Because sense of self exists when you are exist in the five sense world, or exist in whatever the plane of existence is, even the higher state of existence, have the sense of self to a certain level. Once you experience the higher level, then you see the end of the sense of self. So then that is how it happens. Because when you are existing in a whatever level, that as a human, also you have a sense of self. Because it is a norm among the humanity. So if you are a human, you have an identity, you have a figure. So there is a differentiation among the people. So all these things, because that depends on that conscious process. It is a part of the system. But the reality is, these things are not under I, me, myself control. These are subject to change by causes and conditions. So that it leads to suffering. So that's why to achieving the total extinguishment is the end of suffering. Then you are no more, this stream of consciousness not continue after the death, because no more craving, no more wanting to exist in whatever plane. So according to Buddhism, that Buddha explained, the first people train to extinguish five sense world and go to the higher realms, and then they understand the reality of this five sense world and how it's suffering, and they develop their mind. There's no more craving to the five sense world, and they go and reborn in the different other realms. That means the higher realms. That means the immaterial or fine material or immaterial realms. So they have the right understanding, because at the beginning, they see this conscious process is conditional. Always the causes and conditions drive these feelings, perceptions, and volitions. So then when they end the craving to the five sense world. That's why once they passed away, they go and reborn in a higher state of existence. That means the mental realm. So they never come back to the five sense world, because no more craving. And they reflect on those states also and end the craving and go to the total extinguishment and no more existence then. So that's why Lord Buddha says, step by step also can go. Or even the person live as a human, they can develop their mind to the total extinguishment and understand and end the craving to all kind of existences. So that means mainly say three planes of existences, the major differences. The sensory existences, And mind realm, there are the material and immaterial realms.
Thank you very much, Bhante. We've actually reached 9 o'clock.
Yeah, okay.
So we have finished for the evening then. So thank you again for guiding us tonight, Bhante.
Okay, then pay respect to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha and finish. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivade Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namassa Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namah